The Healing Power of Sound as Meditation. This is printed in Psychology Today, updated January 16th, 2024. Written by Marilyn Wee, MD. She has a book called Urban Survival. Research suggests that sound is a powerful tool to reduce pain, anxiety, and more. As I witnessed the droning sounds of Taraka Toy's hybrid sculpture performance, Organ Within, at the Solomon Guggenheim Museum in New York, I noticed a family of 4, 2 young parents and 2 young children sitting quietly on the floor pillows in the rotunda. The younger child, no older than 2 or 3, was preternaturally calm and focused in his mother's lap. He looked on, captivated and mesmerized, as the musicians walked from station to station. The performers adjusted metal tubes, scattered balls, and bells onto a thin, vibrating membrane. This work understands sound as more than simply an experience of hearing and explores sound as a tactile and visual experience. As I slowly climbed the sloping levels of the rotunda, noticing the acoustic changes, I was struck by another way to experience this piece, as a mindful walking sound meditation. In How Music Works, David Byrne describes the intimate relationship between architecture and music, whose composition and experience is shaped by the space in which it is performed. Musicians write for the spaces in which they perform. The site-specific performance within the architecture of the spiral rotunda created a uniquely meditative experience of sound. Sound has an ancient kinship with meditation and healing. Sound healing has ancient roots in cultures all over the world, including Australian Aboriginal tribes who use the didgeridoo as a sound healing instrument for over 40,000 years, to the ancient Tibetan or Himalayan singing bowls, spiritual ceremonies. Sound meditation is a form of focused awareness type of meditation. One kind that has become popular is called sound baths, which use Tibetan singing bowls, quartz bowls, and bells to guide the listener. These practices highlight themes of how the experience of sound science is still catching up to understanding how sound heals, but the current research is promising. A review of 400 published scientific articles on music as medicine found strong evidence that music has mental and physical health benefits in improving mood and reducing stress. In fact, rhythm, in particular over melody, can provide physical pain relief. One study published in the Journal of Evidence-Based Integrative Medicine found that an hour-long sound meditation helped people reduce tension, anger, fatigue, anxiety, and depression, while increasing a sense of spiritual well-being. The sound meditation used a range of Tibetan singing bowls, crystal singing bowls, gongs, tiny cymbals, bells, didgeridoos, and other small bells. The main instrument used was the singing bowls for 95% of the session. People who had never done sound meditation experienced significantly less tension and anxiety afterwards, as well as those who had done it before. There was also physical pain relief. One theory is that sound works through the vibrational tactile effects on the whole body. Sound could stimulate touch fibers that affect pain perception. One study of people with fibromyalgia found that 10 treatments, twice per week for 5 weeks, of low frequency, sound stimulation, improved sleep, and decreased pain, allowing nearly 3/4 of the participants to reduce pain medication. Sound-based vibration treatments have been shown to help people with pain from arthritis, menstrual pain, post-operative pain, and knee replacement pain. Sound-based treatment has even been shown to improve mobility, reduce muscle pain and stiffness, increase blood circulation, and lower blood pressure. Another theory on the treatment of benefits of sound rests on the concept of binaural beats, or brain entrainment, which hypothesizes that listening to certain frequencies can synchronize and change one's brain waves. Electrical activity in the brain is displayed in the form of brain waves or rhythmic, repetitive frequencies. These rhythms can be measured by a device called electroencephalogram, or EEG. There are 4 categories of brainwaves, which range from frequencies that occur during the most activity, beta, to the least activity, delta. Different states of alertness and consciousness in different parts of the brain generate varying frequencies of brainwaves. Beta waves are the fastest type of brainwave and occur when the brain is active and engaged mentally. Alpha waves occur when the brain is in a state of non-arousal, such as when a person has finished a task and is resting, or when one meditates. Theta brainwaves are associated with daydreaming and rapid eye movement, REM, dreaming phase of sleep. Theta brainwaves occur when you're in a state like driving on the freeway or running for a long time. This kind of state is often associated with times when ideas and creativity flow. Delta brainwaves are the slowest, and they're associated with deep, dreamless sleep. The premise of binaural beats is that when the brain synchronizes its brainwave frequency to the differences in hertz between the tones played in each ear, which, depending on the frequency, the researchers are still trying to determine the mechanism of the healing benefits of sound. But sound in the form of vibrational therapy or meditation offers potential therapeutic benefits with low to minimal side effects. Atiya's piece shows us the joy of being in the active presence of sound, perceived in its full totality, visually, tactily, and acoustically.